Okay, so this week I wanted to talk to you guys about three things. One, about our team calendar. Two, about how to make posts and give you guys some tips on posts. And three, the sneak peek. So the first thing we'll talk about is the sneak peek because that's coming up starting tomorrow. It's kind of already started-ish. Like, people are in there and there's an intro post going and, there's some little things going, but the meat of it is all going to happen Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. And so the way that it is being run is we're trying to make it as much of a experience of what it's like to be in the Pure Synergy group as possible. So like showing them the kind of support and the transformations that we see daily and talking about PD and how we do things on social media and blah, blah, blah. So that people really get that inside peek at what it's like to be a member of the team instead of just what it's like to be a coach, because our team is very different than a lot of other teams. And I think we have a lot to offer as a team that other teams don't offer. So we really want them to see that, like the family and the community that has been created in Pure Synergy. So that starts tomorrow. Basically, we're going to leave it up all month so that if you have people that are interested in coaching or you're talking to somebody who has expressed interest in coaching, they have a place they can go to see all of these videos, to get all this information, to learn more about the team, and to feel that vibe of what it's like. Yeah, it might not be live, but they'll still get to experience all of that. Megan Ewaldson is who we kind of got this idea from. She's one of the top coaches. She puts people in hers all month long so that when people are interested in coaching, she has a place to put them so that they can see the atmosphere, instead of having to wait and be like, well, next month I'm doing something. So that's the plan for that. So any questions about the sneak peek group or anything going on in there or anything like that?
We can just add people, right? We can just tell them that like it's like going on and we can just add them in there.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Okay.
Yep. It's there and all the information will be there. Tomorrow we're talking about what it is to be a coach, covering a lot of the misconceptions, how we don't fit into a mold. You don't have to be a fitness expert, blah, 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 all that. Wednesday is going to talk about social media, like what we actually do on social media, because I feel like we don't talk about that a lot. And it gives people an idea of like how we get to interact with people and all that kind of stuff. So we're talking about that on Wednesday. And then Thursday, we're going to talk about the money side of things and how to get signed up. And actually, what's really cool is like there's some videos that Megan shared from Beachbody about Success Club and why we do Success Club and what it means to help people and all that kind of stuff. So they'll already know that going into coaching if they decide to become a coach, which is really cool because it gets them like kick-started off. And that's why we're starting a new Coach Basics on the 1st, because anybody who has gone through anything like this, like the sneak peek, and signs up, we'll have a place to put them right away so that they'll have a training and kind of like a group that they're doing it with. So they'll have their little like cohort of people that they signed up with, that they're training with, and all that kind of stuff. Really just like the focus is really just to build more community and show them that's the most important part of this, really, is the community and the mindset and everything that we get from being a part of a team. So yeah, any other questions about the sneak peek?
I'm really excited about that because I just want to say this. I haven't heard from anybody. I've been trying to stay consistent with my posts and everything. And in a matter of 20 minutes, you guys, I had 3 people message me tonight saying, what are you doing? What are you doing? And I'm like, oh my God, I'm like sitting across the table. I'm like, Evan, look, I'm like, I'm not even doing anything.
It's the compound effect because you're doing it and you're staying consistent. Now people are seeing you regularly posting about these kinds of things. So they're like, okay, she's serious. I can reach out.
Yeah.
I have 2 Carols.
Yay. How'd that happen?
But yes, that's what
I was
happened.
trying to make sure I didn't have feedback when I switched over.
So think about that. And in this short amount of time, you had those 3 people reach out to you. If you continue to be consistent, think about the growth from that.
Yeah.
It's all the compound effect, which is pretty stinking cool.
Thanks, Joelle. I stole your post, obviously, as you saw.
I saw.
Oh, I missed it.
It was just like, if you would work out, if you could get paid to work out and share your story, would you?
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And Joelle posted it the other day, and I knew that we were having this come up, and I haven't had anybody really, all my people just keep being like, a lot of price objections, a lot of time objections for the last 2 months, especially with the holidays, and then now kind of lingering over and recovering. And a girl that was at our other store, that one of my personally sponsored coaches was like, I don't know. I don't really know her. I'm not going to ask her. Well, she transferred to our store a couple months ago, and my internet connection isn't stable now.
Mine was saying that earlier, too.
I hate my life.
Uh-oh. Did we lose her?
Nope. She's frozen. Well, while we wait for her, I'll tell you. I sent out messages to people and said, like, no idea if this is for you or not, but we are doing this.
Can you post that in the group?
Sneak peek. Yeah. Like, we're doing the sneak peek, and your personality is so infectious. You're so motivating. I know that, well, like, whatever. I know you're into healthy living, whatever their thing was. And just let them know that we were having this so that they could just kind of see what it's all about. I was like, no strings attached. It's just for you to get information. You can see what it's about and possibly be able to, do something really cool with it. So
yeah. It's funny because remember when I first turned Emerald and then she kind of fell off? She messaged me today, and she's having baby number 2, so she's kind of like sick right now. But she's like, I can't wait till he's out because like I want to do a new program. I want to do something more intense like Hammer and Chisel. And I was like, you know what, you can do it now. Just but
and now is yeah. We'll have created something for the future. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. So any other questions about the sneak peek?
Anybody that you guys are adding to it, even like if it's a new conversation, are you requiring that they have a free account with you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I have pretty much stopped doing that. And this is my reason why. If people know what I do,
yeah,
people know that I'm a coach, people know what I do. And if they're going to, like, if they feel the need to be unloyal or whatever, like if they feel the need to sign up with somebody else, then there's obviously a deeper issue there. Like,
yeah. And I feel like a lot of the people in our target markets, in our niche, should be technologically able to figure out, I don't just go online and search it and buy myself. Right.
And well, one, that's why we're not sharing the group link, because it's more of like an exclusive thing, like invite only. A coach has to add you. And 2, if after they go through this coach sneak peek and they still feel the need to join another team, we don't want them on our team anyway.
Exactly.
So, because they're getting like a real taste of what it's like to be on our team, and if it's not for them, then they don't need to be on our team anyway. That's how I feel about it.
Well, I agree.
Are you packing?
Yes.
Okay, so that's the new Coach Basics. I'll post a little blurb to give you guys an idea of what I say to people. Basically just build them up. These are people that I think would really benefit from this, or that I think would be really great on our team, so I send them messages. Or people that I've talked to that have expressed interest about coaching and blah, blah, blah. And I also watch who likes my posts about coaching, like frequently, like the same people that keep reoccurring, guessing or liking my post about coaching, and I'll reach out to them too. Okay, so second, the team calendar. Let me share my screen. Okay, so.
And all the posts for the coach sneak peek are covered. You don't need any of us to like post stuff, right?
Nope, it's all like, it's pretty much all in one big chunk. And then like everybody's just kind of posting intro videos. Like you saw the little tiny short, like Tatiana said, post an intro video, and so all the coaches posted like tiny little short intro videos that I've seen coaches posting those. So if you want to post an intro video,
Okay.
go for it.
This is so weird.
Okay, so here's the team calendar.
This is like Facebook Inception.
What?
Yeah, I don't like it. I'm like super confused.
Okay, I shared my screen so that I could show you guys the team calendar. But if you don't want it to be in full screen, just click right here. Hang on, it's different.
I was like, I can't find my stuff.
So
There's a place where you can click so that it's not full screen anymore. Okay, so here's our calendar for the month of February. I created this to kind of help you guys have a direction, to make things super simple and easy, and to give you an idea of like when to post certain things to lead up to certain things. So I am going to start following a very structured monthly schedule because I need that, especially with everything coming up. I need to know exactly when things are occurring. So I'm going to start doing like a revolving schedule. So the first week of the month is going to be a coach training, because at the end of the month we're doing the biz ops. So the first week is going to be a coach training and get new coaches started at the beginning of the month in a new coach training. The second week here, the second Monday of every month, I'm going to start a challenge group. The third Monday of every month, some kind of biz op. So that could be a sneak peek like we're doing right now. It could be a webinar. It could be a whatever, like a one night, you know how we did those one night come ask questions about coaching, anything like that. So that third week is going to be something to give people an opportunity to learn more about what we do. And then the last week of every month is a free group. So the reason that I've laid it out this way is because when people are in a coach training, they'll learn, they'll get to be in a challenge group. They'll learn about being in a challenge group. And then by this week, they should be ready to host their own free group. So it's basically helping people get started the right way so that they have a plan in place so they don't feel so lost when they're beginning. I'm trying to really streamline things so that I can help you guys help people get started. I can help new people get started without feeling like I have to reinvent the wheel every month. So then I gave if you're struggling with what to post for the day, obviously you're going to post more than just this one post. But if you're looking for one kind of coaching type-ish post for the day, I gave some examples. Like this one's goal setting, post a workout post and talk about your challenge group, share a food recipe, talk about what you do as a coach work, show yourself working, whatever. Okay, so the YouTube videos are like training videos on YouTube. Go search a training video, motivational video, share it with our coach group. When I say how has coaching helped you, that's a great post to breadcrumb with, what coaching has done for your life, even if it's just something small. Like today I posted about how we were sitting in our PJs at the house, and that's something that I'm able to do because of coaching. So that's why I created this calendar. And then I have a place up here for you to write your top 3 goals for the month, the things that you are really trying to achieve, what program you're doing, because we all should be doing a program if you are coaching, and 3 vitals every day, and then our calls and everything's on there. And then if there's ever anything else going on in the month, I'll put those on there too, like Super Saturdays and things like that. And then it's Team Cup month. So that's what that's for, and I hope that's helpful, and you guys can share that with your coaches. And really, I'm just trying to streamline things, just trying to make things as simple as possible and as duplicatable as possible so that we're not trying to come up with new things every month. So that's that. Now you guys all have your freedom again. So it's in the coach group as a picture for you to look at, and there's a PDF for you to be able to print or edit or type on or whatever you want to do with that. Okay, and so any questions about that?
Can you print me a copy of that, and can I come over and get it?
I will try. If my printer has ink, I'll try to print you one. Yeah.
Okay. Because I need to.
Thank you for making it.
I'm going to have one for every month, too. But I just figured like this is going to really help us know when our things are happening, when our challenge groups are happening, when we can put people in a challenge group. And I'm just going to do, like, I'm just putting this out there. I'm just going to do a challenge group every month, and it's basically going to be the same exact thing every month. Obviously, it's going to be different because we're going to be adding value and we're all going to be going through different things. But, like, the basic structure of it is going to be the same, and that's going to happen every second Monday. So you guys either have the option of, like, joining in and adding your people in there with me or doing your own thing. Totally up to you guys. But I need that structure. Okay, so about posts. I want to talk to you guys about making posts and how to make your posts relevant and how to make them to where they're actually helping people and catching people's attention and showing your story. Every post that you post, I don't know if you guys listened to Amy Silverman this morning, but she was talking about if it's a big deal to you, if it's relevant to you, then it's relevant. It's a big deal. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks because it's your page. It's your post. And if it matters to you, it matters. So she said, post these things, share your story. You know, maybe there you have this candle and this candle says dream on it. And so, I was sitting here looking at this candle and it made me remember blah, blah, blah. Like anything like that, you can share with people. It's your page. You can post whatever you want on there. And if people have a problem with it, there's this thing called scrolling or unfriending. I mean, like it's your page. So, and the people that need to hear what you say are going to appreciate what you're saying. Those are the people that you should be worried about anyway. So the way I view my posts is, am I sharing something of value for people? And am I somehow touching somebody's life in some kind of way? Like, am I helping them and making their life easier? Am I making them think? Am I making them laugh? Am I making them whatever? And so I lost you guys. Okay, so I try to breadcrumb a little bit in each of my posts. And I try to post things that make me feel good, that I think in turn will make somebody else feel good. So, for example, say you wanted to share a post about a quote that you read in your personal development or that you saw that really struck a chord with you. You could share that post and then like have a little blurb that said something like, I read this and it reminded me of blah, 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 and I just want to share it with you guys. Give them a little bit of something with it. You also want to always, with your posts that you really want people to see, have an eye-catching picture. Pictures are what make people stop scrolling. Because when they see something that catches their attention, they're like, oh, I want to hear what she has to say, which is why I've been putting my face on almost everything. And the reason that I've been doing that is because I don't know if any of you follow Bonnie Engel at all. She posts like 10 selfies a day. Like this girl, her face is everywhere. Because people who are following her want to see her. They want to feel like they're a part of her life. And oh my gosh, if she doesn't, like, she draws me in with her posts because I feel like I'm right there with her because she is just like, here I am, this is me. And it's like she said something at Super Saturday. She said, done is better than perfect. So she doesn't try to overthink her post or try to create some fancy whatever. She posts her face up there and says what she has to say. And it really touches you because, one, it's really real, coming straight from her heart, and two, you feel like you're a part of her life. So I'm really trying to open up more and allow people into my life because when you do that, people in turn are more vulnerable with you. And they approach you and they feel like they can talk to you because they feel like they're a part of what's going on in your life. They see your face all the time. They feel connected to you. So make sure you have selfies, pictures with you and your friends and whatever, so that people can feel like they're sharing life with you. Two, you don't ever want to say something like, I don't even know how to word it, like, I joined Beachbody. I lost 20 pounds. My life is great. You should do it too. Like, that's great. That's great. But that doesn't really that doesn't give me anything. It doesn't tell me anything. It doesn't make me feel connected to you in any way. And it sounds like a sales ad. And so that's why we say that our stories, like what we're going through, the things that we're experiencing, those are our most powerful tools. I've seen a lot. I posted in the Pure Strategy group about this because I've seen a lot of other companies and even Beachbody coaches slamming other products or saying, well, this is better than yours because blah, blah, blah. No one cares. Really, in reality, no one cares about that kind of stuff. They care about you and they care about your story, and they're following you because of the things that you are achieving and the things that you're overcoming. They don't care about how many grams of quinoa powder are in your shake every morning. Like, that's not the kind of thing that people care about. And they don't care that yours has 0.27 more grams of protein than this other person's. You know, we get so caught up in trying to like beat the competitor and be the best. And that's not what people need from us. And that's not what we're about. We're about sharing a story and like having people feel like they can be connected to us through our story and helping them in that way. We need to be more concerned about allowing people into our lives so that they feel comfortable coming to us with their struggles, and in turn changing their lives and gaining something positive from it. So just make sure that your posts are like that. I feel like I rambled. My head is like all over the place. But just make sure that when you're posting, you think about those things. Think about the people that you're trying to reach. Think about what message it is that you're really trying to portray. You know, yes, we're health coaches. Yes, we care about health. Yes, we care about fitness. And those things are extremely important. But who are you? And what makes you different than Susie Jane from down the street, who is also a health coach? It's your story. It's the things that you've experienced. It's the things that you've overcome and the trials that you've gone through. Those are the things that are really going to touch people. So when you're posting, don't be afraid to post about those things. And I'll tell you, there are some times when I post still and I'm like, oh my gosh, and I'm so scared to press enter. And I do it anyway because I know that, one, it feels really, really good to get it off my chest. And two, if I can touch one single person in the smallest way with something that I say because they can relate to an experience that I've been through, then I've done my job. If I can change one life one time, then it's enough. And that's what I try to remind myself of every time I post, especially when it's something scary like before and after pictures or something vulnerable about, you know, the things that I'm struggling with. Because we're all human, we all struggle, and people need to see that. People need to see our real lives and see that we're real. So when you're posting, I just want you to remember those things, that it's your page. You can post whatever the heck you want on it because it's yours. And the people that you want to talk to are going to appreciate what you post anyway. And two, remember to be real and vulnerable and open with people, because that is what is going to bring them back to you. So those are my little tidbits for the day. I know I rambled a little, but you know how I get excited. Anybody have any questions or anything they want to ask, pick my brain about, or chat about?
So when are you're starting your group on, what's that, Monday?
February 8th is when my challenge group will start. Yep. I need to start talking about it.
Joelle. I don't want to awkward yell. Yay. So I know you were going to start a group on the 1st. Are you still starting your group on the 1st? Tori started the group on the 8th.
Yes, I'm going to start a group. I have no idea what I'm going to do yet. So Evan's taking me out. So, when I get home, I'll message you and we can kind of figure it out. But yeah, it's going to be a challenge group. And then I am going to hit Success Club by the end of the month. Done screwing around. I'm going to hit it.
Yep. Start talking. Every single post, you can be like, oh, and I have my group starting. Don't forget. Like, look at these people who are successful, who are running businesses. They talk about their stuff all the time because they have so much value to give. Like,
and I'm at this point too, where like if somebody doesn't like it, there's that lovely little unfriend button. Because if you don't like it, I don't have time for you anyway. There's somebody out there who wants to. I'm seriously like, I'm so on fire. Hammer and Chisel is like changing my life. It's like I can't even tell you, it's changing my life. And
don't mess up your ponytail.
Huh?
Don't mess up your ponytail.
What ponytail?
That's my favorite thing Beast says. He goes, don't mess up your hair.
Don't mess up your hair. I seriously cannot take him seriously when he talks sometimes because he's like, you, me, we're gonna do it. I'm just like,
I love him. Everybody, there's a line he says, if you don't have a resistance band, use a towel like blah, blah, blah. She can't afford it. That's my second favorite thing he says, other than Alvin.
He has zero filter, like none.
It's probably because he doesn't know how to speak perfect English.
He has zero filter.
Funny story. I know I'm talking a lot, but I'm going to be leaving. But so I have a resistance band, but I don't have a door attachment. And I wish I could show you guys, but I'm on my computer. But I have my band wrapped around a lamp on my wall so that I get resistance.
Oh my God.
Don't break it.
I use a yoga strap. I use a yoga stretching strap, and I've rigged it. And Andy can't figure out how I put it in the door. I'm going to order one off Amazon. They're like $3, I think.
Oh, really? I'll have to do that then. Yeah, I was showing Cassie last night, and she's like, "You're gonna break your leg." I'm like, "Oh, well."
Mine looks like if you were on the outside of my house, you would see this rope coming out of the top of my door and then tied around my doorknob. It looks like somebody came in and tried to keep me there. So
the challenge group.
You guys, why don't you chat about that? And that's awesome.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I know you're leaving, and that's fine. I read your message.
Know about Aaron and Tiffany.
They can jump in too if they want.
Okay.
We can do it all together. I'm totally game for that.
Okay. So go have fun on date night, and then just text me.
Okay, I will. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon. I love you guys.
Okay, bye. Yeah. Have fun. Anybody else have anything they want to chat about?
Cynthia's rocking it.
I'll listen, but
I know she's back. I've been seeing her posts. Yeah.
Dude, I think Cynthia I don't know if she has the boost or if she's got performance line, but she texted me. She's like, I know you're at work, but I need some energize in my life. And I was like, oh, okay, good job.
So good.
I do not have the boost. I do have Energize.
What?
I do have Energize.
Oh, okay. I couldn't remember which one you had.
Yeah. I don't think it does anything, though.
The Energize?
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
I take 1.5 of it when I do it. Like a 1.5.
Well, I might have to double
you guys
up.
are killing me. I have a story, too. Okay.
Wait, no. Cynthia's got performance line. Are you talking about focused energy on the boost, Tori?
No, I'm talking about the Energize. It tells you there's two different serving options.
Yeah, it's by weight class, isn't it?
Yeah. So
I
I
felt
take 1.5.
for the first time.
Double.
I'm in the sad I only get the lowest of everything category.
And make sure that you are using only the 8 ounces of water, or it'll water it down. You won't get the right effect.
Oh, I do the whole shaker cup.
Oh yeah, that's probably why it's not working. Yeah, 8 ounces of water with your 1 scoop, or 16 with 2.
I do 1.5 too, and I felt the tingle today. I'm working out. I'm like, oh my God, my fingers. What's going on?
Your fingers all start tingling.
Okay, now I'm really just
going
gonna
on Pure Synergy, but I guess I was like, everyone must be smoking some crack or something because this shit does nothing.
You're putting too much water in it.
A whole shaker cup.
Yeah, no. It decreases the effectiveness of the beta alkaline maybe when you water it down, so it doesn't work as well.
Oh.
Tip from Tori.
I learn something new every day.
Erin, did you want to join Joelle's challenge group starting on the 1st?
Sure.
Just make sure if you guys are doing that challenge group, you need to like get on it, posting about it on your wall, because that's only like 6 days away.
Yeah, I like the idea of starting on the 8th, Joelle. I'm not going to lie.
Huh?
I know she's just listening.
Just send your messages. Talk to your peeps. You got this.
Yeah.
I don't have any peeps.
Carol, let's talk tomorrow.
Well, you
What's
guys
that?
all, if
If
you
you
guys
guys want to, we can talk about the 8th. I don't care. I just want to hit Success Club this month, and I feel like if it's the 1st, people will be. I'll be more like, you need to have your stuff by the 1st. Do you know what I mean?
Well,
We
you
could do
do
like.
I have absolutely no
do like
problem with
a
doing
prep
that.
type week and then start the challenge.
That's what I was thinking was the 1st. It could be like prep week. We'll
Okay.
wait for people to
I
get
agree
their
with that. I'm
programs
down with
and
that.
Stuff like
Because
that.
then you can keep adding people in that next week too.
Yeah.
I have no problem starting with it on the 1st. I'm just exhausted. I had to be at work today and 3 feet of snow.
It's like life around here.
It's
Dude,
nice
that
around here, too.
ladies.
Huh?
Okay, so I want to, if we're done like talking about stuff, I want to stop the recording so that we don't lose people. So are we done like talking about, productive stuff?
Because now we're not productive.